What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Y'all already know what it is, or maybe y'all don't. I don't know if it really matters. Ma'am.
Not so loud, okay? Just kind of sing it to you and yourself.
Close the door.
I'm Tuesday. This is my wife, Wavy.
Ooh, y'all.
That's the almost 3-year-old, the three-nager, as I like to call her.
And I'm just trying to figure out why it took her so long to close the door. Because when I was just back there, it wasn't nothing in the door.
You can hear it through the door.
Ma'am, be quiet.
What I think is crazy, it don't take her no time to slam the door in my face when I'm telling her to, follow the rules or come eat your broccoli or whatever.
You don't never have to tell her to come eat your broccoli.
No, I mean, when she's
come
mad
eat your macaroni
when
and
she's
cheese.
mad at me, she be like, poof.
Girl.
Anyways, welcome to Wifey and Wifey.
Y'all, welcome back. Hey.
It's time for an episode. It's time for an episode, and we've got a good one for you. I'm going to think of a name right after this.
Right after this. Y'all, this child is wild. Yeah. We already started. God dang, she tricked me. I wasn't ready. Anyway, I was about to say before we get started, I really want to know from the people, how do y'all discipline 4-year-olds? Anybody? Can anybody help us? Because the state of Texas don't want to help us. Can anybody got any tips, tricks? Leave it down in the comment below.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be like a whole another video, a whole other episode.
We're not gonna give y'all no rundown or nothing. I just got a question. Yeah. Can y'all help us out? Just leave down in the comment below any type of
no contact discipline.
Yeah, y'all, we can't beat the foster kids. Also, that's not an option.
It's not. It's really not my style. It's not.
But yeah, anything y'all got, any type of positive reinforcements, punishments, I'll take them. Because at this point, I'm lost in the sauce, man. I don't know what to do.
This is actually vodka.
I would believe that if I didn't know that we didn't have any vodka in the house. Anyway, y'all, we gotta get into this podcast. You know what I'm saying? Just don't forget about me, please.
This is the one. If you've never commented before,
like, comment, subscribe. Because I know some of y'all that watch us got kids and y'all don't be wanting to talk to us, and I already want to fight y'all. Please comment down below. Thank you so much.
We appreciate y'all. Thanks for looking out.
I do appreciate the support. I really do. Still will fight you though. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another wonderful, fantastic,
2 adjectives,
boring day.
Oh.
With Wifey and Wifey. I am Wavy, and this is Baby. Say hello.
Hello, everybody. My name's Tuesday, and this is the Wifey and Wifey podcast. If you're new here, just me and my wifey running our mouths about everything under the sun. Remember, follow along with us on YouTube. We post the videos, and there's extra before and between sprinkled in, so a little bonus content for you. I don't know why I said it that long, rough, but there's no going back. And I'm probably not going to really edit this too much, so it's all staying in.
Make sure I stay on task and on target, guys.
Yeah. Today, I was supposed to be thinking about what we're naming the episode. But I can't really think and talk like that.
It's okay, baby. We'll tell you what the episode's about. It's basically about being friends with your ex's friends. Kinda. We're gonna kinda get into that.
Complex lesbian relationships.
This applies everywhere, and not just
lesbians. Not really, but Y'all
Mine
already
is
know.
lesbian.
It's like 3 degrees of separation for all lesbians in the world.
But
y'all
yeah,
remember
so,
the L word, the chart?
So being friends with your ex's friends, but y'all already know before we ever get into anything, we gotta do a check in. So how are you?
Yeah. Ouch. I'd say.
I need that. I look a little dark over here.
Okay.
I look kind of dark. You could, if you want to put it on my side. I know you lighter than me. Y'all, we having technical difficulties. I'm looking real browner than I am brown,
and I was glowing like golden, so I'm kind of appreciating the change up.
There we go. Look at me. Look at that beautiful melanin popping. You know,
I'm still
me
glowing for some reason.
You light skinned. Get over it. You have to move on from that. You have to move on. Anyway, my wife want to be chocolate brown so bad, and she just not.
So instead of telling y'all how I'm doing, it's not that like how I'm doing. Life sucks, whatever. So here's the thing: I am light skinned, and I know that. But growing up, I was pretty much the darkest one in my family, besides my brother, who is like chocolate cocoa brown. So like the things that my mom and my grandma, who are like yellow bone to the T, my grandma looked white.
Your grandma is white passing.
Yeah,
a little bit darker in her old age, but definitely back in the day, probably white passing.
Yeah, my grandma is so light that they wouldn't allow her to marry my grandpa because interracial marriage was illegal. So yeah, those were the people feeding me and telling me like, your skin is beautiful, your brown is beautiful, it's okay to be darker. So I was raised dark skinned, even though I'm light as fuck, because everybody else is lighter than me. But they gave me that like, black is beautiful, brown is beautiful, don't let nobody tell you otherwise, sis. So, hey, Grandma. We're not that far apart, are we?
Baby,
How are you been doing, baby?
Pretty far apart.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. My day was boring today. There's really nothing to report, except for the fact that, you know, these kids crazy.
Wow, that's why I'm so tired.
And you know, it's not their fault. They have had some things happen this week, but still, it wears on us. You know what I'm saying? So, pray for us, y'all.
No, like seriously.
Hold on, but I don't want to offend nobody, but I gotta say this: if you're not right, don't pray for me. Okay? I appreciate the sentiment.
Yeah.
But do not send your toxic blessings up to the Lord for me.
Have your granny pray for all of us.
I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but if you're not right with Jesus, don't pray for me. I don't want them. I don't want that. I don't want them block blessings. No, thank you. I'm blessed and highly favored. I do not need that in my life. Honey. Thank you so much. Moving right along. Y'all already know what it is. We're about to jump right into the topic. I'm about to dive in to the topic.
Yeah, you're doing a lot of singing today. It's nice. So the topic, complicated friendships with exes and friends of exes.
Why can't we all just get along, man?
Why can't we all get along? Why do people feel possessive of other people?
I don't know, but just so y'all could clearly understand what we're talking about, I'll give y'all a scenario. Well, not even a scenario, just break it down. We're talking about that if me and Donica were to break up tomorrow, and I were to stay friends with one of her best friends. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. So, like, that's the type of thing we're discussing today. Being friends with the friends of your ex, or you expecting your friends to no longer ever talk to your ex after y'all break up.
Your mama and them too.
Yeah, family and things like that. And I really got this off of watching a YouTube video, and it just was very interesting to me. And I just wanted to kind of bring it to y'all and kind of discuss it. Let y'all know how I'm feeling. Y'all can hit us up in the comments, leave a review, let us know how y'all feel about it. Hit us up on Instagram. That way we can kind of open dialogue it.
We love an open dialogue, yes.
That we never get because y'all don't love us. And I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm salty. Anyway.
So I think there's two sides to the coin, right? There's like legitimate connections and like years of, because like me and her, we've been together for like coming up on 9 years, right? So that's 9 years that I've known your friends. It's 9 years that I've known. You've known mine.
Which is what you guys have to realize is that is a third of our lives.
That's true. That is true. And like we have a goddaughter together. I've known her since birth. We've been together the whole time she's been in utero. So like we gonna be connected in each other's lives, at least with that, even if everybody else just like says I don't want anything to do with it. But when you have situations like that, you just have to deal with it, basically. You know, just because after 10, 15 years, y'all decided to call it quits or whatever happened, everybody else has a relationship with that person outside of you. And it is something that you have to handle with care, because if you're like the family member, the friend, you don't want to be like, yeah, I'm going to the movies with your ex, or like, you don't want to
be insensitive.
Yeah, you don't want to be insensitive. Because, I mean, I even know folks who still be mad after years. But I think there's situations like that where it's been so much time, you just have to be understanding that life is complicated and sometimes awkward. You just got to deal with it. But there's also people who it's been 6 months and you just showing up to his mama's house, asking her for her peach cobbler recipe, but y'all not even.
I don't know.
She like you, but she not.
For me, it's situational, right?
Yeah.
As long as there is no shady business behind, as far as the intent of the friendship,
yes,
I'm cool, right? You know, as long as like we don't break up and come to find out you was in love with my best friend the whole time and both of y'all shady. Like, cause now I ain't got no best friend and I ain't got no wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it's all about intent. If you're good friends with somebody and have been friends with them damn near 9 years, who am I to say you was my friend first, you can't talk to her no more? Yeah. Because you've been friends with her 9 years, I've been friends with her 15. That's a long time either way it goes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So as long as it's just the fact that you guys are good friends and y'all care about each other and want to be in each other's lives on some up and up shit, I'm cool.
And there's no ulterior motives. There's also no, well, what is he up to? What is she up to? That's ulterior motives. But a lot of people will do that. Will stay friends with that friend or that family member because they know they got loose lips, and when they want to check on you and you got them blocked on Instagram, that they can just ask that person and they will tell all your business.
Oh man.
But yeah, the intent is the important part.
For sure. And y'all already know we tend to come from things from a fairly lesbian perspective because that's where I live. But I'm also very open. I feel the same way about this in any type of relationship, whether it be like friend type relationships, because that happens too. Yeah. You fall out with somebody and then you don't want your friends talking to them no more because you're not cool with them. Well, wait. This is a friend group. Yeah. So y'all not cool, so I can't be cool no more. Like, that don't make sense. Like, now I gotta pick a side. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I think being adults about the situation is the best way to go about it. You know, you have to take a step back and say, is this harming me in a way where I can't get past it? Is it harming me at all? And if the answer is no, don't be spiteful. Don't just be like, well, it don't matter. You was my friend first, and I'm not finna let you be friends with her. Or I'm not finna let you be friends with him or them, and be mad.
If the answer is yes, you should talk to that with your who? Therapist. You got a lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
Other people's actions should not harm you unless they're slapping you across the face. That's a whole other thing entirely.
Very true. And like I said, if there was some shady business, I definitely understand you cutting people off. But at the same time, I mean, at that point, you cutting both of these people out of your life.
Yeah, because they were both shady in the first place.
You know?
You mentioned something, though, and we were talking about it before we started the episode. The lesbian perspective. If you are in the LGBT community,
if you're a member of the Alphabet Mafia,
you already know the community is small wherever you're at. So you might as well get over it because you're going to see them again. And again. And again. And again.
Unless you're about to move.
Unless you're going to move cities. And
States.
then, even then,
States.
you might see them again.
Or you're going to move states.
Exactly. Don't just move to Atlanta. You're going to see them there. It's fine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, unless you're moving from Texas to
Amsterdam,
California, nah, you ain't gotta be that. Because, like, I don't know anybody outside of my state like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as, like, friend groups overlapping and, you know, stuff like that.
You say that. We've been in a relationship for a long time. It's much more common these days to date long distance. So a lot of these groups are a lot more intertwined.
I feel like the thing about dating long distance is there's not that much that's interwoven that deeply.
That's true.
Because, I mean, if you dating somebody over the internet for 3 years, yeah, maybe you talk to her friend Jeff on the phone 5 times, but do you know Jeff?
I do.
And if y'all break up, why would you move to the city of your ex from your online relationship? That's stupid.
I guess that would be ulterior motives.
Yeah, that's dumb. You moved down there to be spiteful. Like, and if that's what you want to do, I mean, I guess that's your business.
I'm here to go to the movies with Jeff every Friday. We're friends now.
But I stay 8 hours from you, so obviously this is really just me being a butthole. You know, like.
All right. Speaking of shady stuff, this has kind of got to do with what we're talking about, but I saw it on the interwebs somewhere, like in the last few days, and it was like, would you be okay if your friend dated your ex? Oh my gosh, I wish y'all could see this child. She looks so, she's like, hello.
Ma'am, what do you need? Then drink your drink. You didn't have to talk to me at all.
You didn't have to talk to us at all.
Why you be acting like we thirst y'all around here? Like nobody ever gives y'all anything to drink. Nobody ever gives them any food. Y'all, why are we going through this right now? YouTube? Y'all, family. She killing the vibe right now.
Yeah, she is. Alright, so I know in both of our situations, pretty much neither one of us really have contact with your ex. Your ex is a villain in Harry Potter. All of my exes think that I'm in the Peace Corps planting trees. So in our particular instance, like put yourself in the mind frame.
When you ask, would I have a problem with somebody dating my ex? The answer is yes, but not for the reasons that you think, right? Like, I don't necessarily care if you date her. That's your business. But I want you to know that you're in for some hard times and strife. And when you come out of it, you're gonna be traumatized. This is not gonna be a good situation. It's not gonna be a good feeling when you get out of this relationship because it's not gonna last. Okay? It's never gonna last because she's a fucking liar. That's where I'm coming from with it. If you want to date her, you do that. But what we can't do is double date. What we can't do is she can't come to my house. So if that means the end of our friendship, I'll make that sacrifice. Because I can't step backwards in time. I just can't do that. And she's not a better person now. She's not improved her lifestyle. Like, none of that happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's still a liar. Like, I don't need that in my space. Because if she steps in here, I'm gonna have to burn the whole apartment down. Sage is not gonna take care of it. The demons are not gonna be gone. It's gonna have to be the fire god Ra, the sun god. He's gonna have to take the whole thing, blow it up, and I'm gonna have to move. So, you know, I'm gonna say no thank you.
Y'all, if y'all are on the YouTube, please comment down below if you want the story time. Because we've been teasing it for so long.
It's not.
If one person asks, we'll do it.
Oh my god.
Personally, for me, in the past, I did have an issue with it because I think I was maybe a smidge more possessive in my younger years. Now, what does my very married with kids that are on my nerves, that's me trying to survive the day with 2 toddlers, have any business doing, caring who anybody is fucking or messing around with? Like, maybe I'm not gonna double date with y'all because it's awkward or I'm not cool with them, but other than that, that's it. Also,
if I was cool with an ex, no
cool.
problem. Like, okay, this is not the same situation, but I do have an ex. You know, as most lesbians do. I've dated a guy. He cool as shit, and I fuck with his wife. Bomb. We can go out. It's cool. No problem. We was friends before they started dating. And this is like later on in life. Don't get me wrong. It's not like we broke up when I was 16 and they started dating or something. Like, they met after we graduated high school, met up again, got married. They have beautiful children. They're in a happy relationship. That's all cool. Yeah. Because there's no ill intent. There's no bad feelings in this situation. That's all that matters. But some of y'all would be like, you can't ever date him. You was my associate when we was 17, and you know I used to love him when we was kids. Don't you ever fucking date him. We can't never be cool again because you went behind my back and did this. Bitch, that was 4 years ago. And we've been married for 5 years at this point. So, what are you on?
It's ego, man. It's ego.
And not being funny, I know people like that.
Yeah. Most people actually are like that.
I know people like that, and that is crazy to me because we are not chattel.
Yeah.
Especially people of color, Black people specifically, y'all always want to claim how the colonizer is holding y'all down and trying to hold y'all back, but y'all be doing the same shit to each other. Ooh. You do not own me. You do not own him or her or them, whatever their pronouns are. You don't own people. Yeah. We do not own people.
You can't control them.
I could tell her all day long that she belongs to me, but she doesn't. I mean, she does, but she doesn't. Yeah. She's her own person. She can do whatever she wants. We break up tomorrow and she decides she want to go date a nigga. She can do that. That's her business. But you get what I'm saying. You making that face like,
whoa,
what?
Crazy right now. Crazy right now.
But yeah, like, that's just my mindset on the situation. Like, people are not chattel. You do not own them. Yeah. Like, I've literally seen people watch somebody try to move on and be like, let me text them real quick and tell them they the only one. What? So you're going to literally take somebody who has begun a healing journey and bring them back to the ground where they started.
When you have no interest in them.
They've taken 10 steps forward and you're going to get them 11 steps back into the dirt because you feel like they should move on from you because you're that important and they belong to you.
It's a lot of ego. Unchecked ego at that. That's why I said if this is something that bothers you, if there's no ill intent, you definitely should just talk to like a therapist or something, man. So to see why that is.
For sure, for me, it's situational. Yeah. You know, I can't imagine us breaking up, but if we did, I know that we would probably still be cool with each other and some of each other's friends.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say all, because some of those bonds are just not there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, and unless I'm literally being spiteful, why would I be friends with somebody I don't even like? You know, or only tolerate because you love them as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make sense. But there would definitely be some people that, like, yeah, I'm gonna talk to you. Yeah, you know, we gonna bond because it's been 9 years.
Yeah, we do that now. Me and Tiffany, me and her best friend, we be talking outside of you.
It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Going on friend dates and everything.
Ain't got nothing to do with me. And me and one of her friends go to the movies because I can't go to the movie with my wife.
Wow.
Because she wastes our money. Y'all wives be wasting y'all money at the movies? She done stayed awake for half of one movie the whole time we've been together. I think she made it like 55 minutes. Waste of money. Why would I go to the movies with her? Why would I waste my money on her? I did that for 4 years. I'm not doing it no more. You can't go to the movies with me. Absolutely not. Go by yourself.
Oh, man.
Go take a nap by yourself.
And I do. Right here on the couch. Right here with Amazon Prime.
For free.
Anyways, that's just our 2 cents for the day. I think that was a pretty good discussion.
And like I said, y'all, hit us up, man. Like, I be wanting to know how y'all feel about stuff, what's going on in y'all lives. Like, y'all know how I feel about stuff and what's going on in my life. Because I need love too.
I need love. Dun, 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 dun. Instagram, wifey, the letter N, wifey. If you're listening to the podcast, check in on us on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, you can also listen to us on Spotify. So for some reason, we have way more people on YouTube than Spotify. This is a podcast, y'all. But we love y'all regardless. You can also donate to us at buymeacoffee.com/wifey, the letter N, wifey.
I always pull this up for her, y'all. Like, we haven't done over 30 episodes of this. And she actually looks at it.
My communication skills, they're not the best. I have a lot going on in my head.
She looking down now and the shit's over. We've already done everything.
There's one last line.
Oh, man.
Thank you once again for riding with us. We are Wifey.
And Wifey.
Peace.
Catch you later, y'all.